fireworks. Clean up, y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the Queep Greek. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire be fair. At least I'm tired hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor.
What's up? I'm Scotty Barnes and watching NBA 2K TV.
Ready to unwrap some 2K Compete events? This weekend, if you're on the Concha Del Mar, head to the Rec for double XP. And if you're in the city, then check out the Sour Patch Challenge. Make three-pointers yourself to disable your opponent's three-point line, sure to leave a sour taste. Get it? Then, mark your calendars for next weekend. The Concha Del Mar hosts Fire and Ice, where you'll start out on fire.
We're the land of the
DAJ.
Thank you.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And look at this. Coro out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Allen. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Now, here's Rubio, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Rubio, the pass to Allen. And it's sent back by Isaac. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now, here's Okoro, defended by DiVincenzo. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mobley's got the first basket of the game for Cleveland.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder. A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
And Mobley throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Davis with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And then where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Rubio following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Rubio kicks to Mobley. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes down.
You got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will. And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Now, here's Markkanen. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Allen passes to Rubio. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes, can slide his feet on the perimeter, and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
Here's Rubio following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Rubio. Another three for Cleveland.
Ricky set up really well on that particular play.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Murray's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Let's give him a big round of applause.
Lakers trail by 4.
Your Laker girls dancing.
And Murray, here we go. It's deflected. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
James in the post. Markkanen on him, and it's James missing. Rubio with it. Outguarded by Murray. Mobley. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The three for DiVincenzo. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Ball's knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Allen. Colin Sexton comes in for Markkanen. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Right side, Garland. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Lakers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And finished off by LeBron.
With a burst of speed, LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Sexton the pass to Okoro. And there's the pass to Garland. There's the dish to Okoro. The open look here for Sexton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Los Angeles. LeBron against Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Isaac. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. James outside. LeBron is doubled. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Murray's got 5.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Anthony Davis. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Okiki's checked in for James. And Hunter subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Cleveland with a change here too. Windler's checked in. Here we go, one-on-one. For 3, Hunter. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Windler with the bucket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
And Murray, here we go.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Dejounte Murray.
So he gets them both. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Back to Garland. Passes to Windler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. And Bamba pulls it down. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Driving in. Bamba with the block. Dejounte Murray has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the small forward.
How about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by the Lakers. He's off on that one. Hunter with some nice defense. And Drummond kicks to Hunter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Okeke passes to Hunter. They get it again. Here's Drummond. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Cavaliers substitution, Jarrett Allen. Lauri Markkanen.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Okeke passes to Bamba. There's Okeke. This one for 3. Tries again. Feeds it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Outside, Markkanen. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Okeke. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Rubio with a wide-open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Over Cleveland, their last game, a win against Houston. Pass to Allen. Garland looking it over. Back to Allen. Shoots over Bamba. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 13. There's Okeke. No points in the game yet for him. They need this one. Garland attacking, and he lays it up and in.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Here's Murray. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in the single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now, here's Rubio. Got a hand on it.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Bamba's shot is off. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Garland. And the Lakers have possession. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Drummond missing.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Garland. Here's Rubio. Well, good with the triple. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And Garland comes to help. Here's Drummond trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Garland, the pass to Markkanen. That one goes. Counted. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Drummond, no good again that time.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Okoro kicks to Rubio. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Rubio misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Here's Rubio after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Rubio against DiVincenzo. Rubio the pass to Windler. Now here's Okoro, covered by LeBron. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Idle for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the Lakers.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pulls it from 20. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Sexton playing at his pace right now. That's a good sign for the entirety of the offense.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
DiVincenzo against Sexton. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Allen kicks to Sexton. There's the pass to Windler. Knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. DiVincenzo passes to Davis. Back to DiVincenzo. From 10 feet out, Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to Sexton. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Allen off with the layup. On the wing, James. Count it. James has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
And so it's Los Angeles. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what was your... And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Davis is out there with Isaac. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Rubio outside. Outside, Markkanen. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers leading by 13. And they double up Davis. Pass to Isaac. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. Down low, here's Allen, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rubio with it. Picked up by Davis. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17-point game. Pass to Allen. Into the lane. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. The pass to Thibault. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes all you can do is wrap up Davis and hope he doesn't make the shot.
Los Angeles shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Love check in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Okoro. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Davis with the double team. There's the three. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Love. Rubio's got 6.
Getting the feet set. Ricky Rubio can't get in the zone from the three-point line.
Count that one. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rubio looking around. Mobley with it. He has 5. Passes it to Markkanen. No good on the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
It's stolen by Davis. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Lakers making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
Now here's Love. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. And Isaac throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Garland after the basket by Los Angeles. Rubio in the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Davis. Murray for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Garland with it. Isaac picks him up. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Love against DiVincenzo. Love draws the double. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Cleveland.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Inside. Oh, that's blocked. To stop the run. Rubio misses. Lakers leading by 23. With the drive. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Cleveland. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Anthony Davis. Okeke comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Hunter subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Cavaliers, Windler's checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Ricky Rubio. Bamba is checked in for Los Angeles. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter against Garland. Here's Okeke. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the dunk by Bamba.
And even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Mobley. And it's a Okoro in for Garland. And the free throw, no good.
And boy, you got to hand it to Kevin Love. Opening up about mental health, helping to raise awareness on a subject that affects so many around the globe.
Yeah, I think both Kevin Love and DeMar DeRozan, from the player's standpoint, did a great job of shedding light in that area. But Adam Silver who went to a conference and talked a lot about what players are dealing with and how the stresses of social media and the pressures of playing are wearing on them. The league as a whole, players, management, and the commissioner himself have done a great job of providing this kind of safe environment for players to be courageous enough to step out and say, I need help.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. It's tipped. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Murray. Okeke passes to Bamba. On its way from Hunter for 2. And the dunk by Bamba.
And this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Sexton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Love outside. Kicks to Okoro. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low, Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there, able to draw that foul.
And he sinks the second. Sexton against Murray. Outside, Sexton. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Valentine, and it's Davis in at the center position. And the basket by Wade.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Drummond finds Bamba. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Here's Murray. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Windler. Outside, Davis. Here's Osman. Here's Windler. Good on the triple.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Okeke passes to Drummond. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Makes it off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Cavaliers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Windler, the pass to Osman. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Now here's Murray after the miss from Andre Drummond. Clock at 6 to the inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Here's Windler. Pass to Osman. And Davis now top of the key. Pass to Windler. Wade right side. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Murray. Here's the floater. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. And Murray's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Hunter, the pass to Bamba. And bringing play for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
I understand the fans' complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Garland against Murray. Los Angeles calls timeout.
For the Lakers.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Myers Leonard is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Miller comes in for Okeke. Matisse Thybulle checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Valentine. Dishes it to Garland. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Thibault with the ball. Davis is on it. Leonard inside. Over Valentine. And the shot is long. Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Osman, covered by Miller. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those 2 groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Lakers on D. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. So it's the Lakers now. Miller kicks to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot, even when the pressure is on.
Falls checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Garland. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Poke loose, stolen by Wade. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Picked his pocket. And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Fall. Isaac comes in for Myers Leonard. LeBron's checked in for Darius Miller. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drummond. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Valentine. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so many key players that you can point to tonight, but in particular, a great game.
For Drummond.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Davis, the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Thibault in the corner. The pass to James. Here's Isaac. And it's Osman with the rebound. And Garland has it in the corner. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that one's good. Osman.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Davis. Isaac kicks to James. Up top, DiVincenzo. Started by Davis.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get where we're able to find these guys and make plays, we want to give it to them. We want to.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony.
Understood, would you do a dance? Dance the two. If you can dance, it's easy to do. This dance is on and on and on. Dance until your breath is gone.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. The NBA season is heating up, and one rookie that's making an early season case for Rookie of the Year is Scotty Barnes. And it sounds like his 2K game may be equally as solid.
At the power forward, standing 6'8", number 4, Scotty Barnes. And
Well, lately the Lakers have excelled defensively. Candace is a former defensive player of the year yourself. What's made him successful, you think?
B.A., I think the Lakers, you have to have that one player, and that one player is Anthony Davis. When you have that guy that's willing to go out and just every possession defend, it really inspires the team. You can see how much of an impact that he's had on this Lakers team as well as LeBron James.
Starts with the anchor and builds around that. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's James in at the 3. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Ibaka in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Thybulle. Here's DiVincenzo. Davis finds DiVincenzo. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
The playmaking improving with time. Davis has an improved sense of when his guys are open.
Leonard against Isaac. Shakes him. Shot by Leonard, no good. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
The momentum on LeBron's drive is impressive. The defense can't stop it.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Jackson left side. And it's blocked by Davis. Well, a player who the Clippers were missing in their playoff run last year. Candace, they really could have used a guy like Serge Ibaka.
Yes, Serge Ibaka has really extended his game. He's knocking down the three consistently. He defends. And he is that catalyst just in transition. He knows where to be in the right spot, knows how to play with other talented superstars.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Davis drawing the double team. The three. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Leonard doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Can they get it? Jackson, the pass to Ibaka. He can't hit that time.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
George, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Well, you look at all the accomplishments of Kawhi Leonard, the Finals MVPs, the multiple titles. Candace, what do you feel he has left to prove?
Kawhi is a guy that is not flashy, is going to go out there and continue to lead. And, you know, I think just more championships. That's what any star player wants to do. And to say you've done it with 3 different organizations, there's not a lot of players that can say that.
Now, here is James, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Off target, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And this is why you run the offense through Kawhi, the elite decision maker.
Thibault with it, defended by Jackson. Basket's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Leonard outside. Who poked away? Jackson against Davis. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, the Lakers. Right side, DiVincenzo goes up and lays it in nice and easy. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And here's Leonard. Fires for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Not only is Leonard accurate from 3, he has the soft touch.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
All right, man.
Murray's checked in for Thibault. Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made, you know, regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
The Clippers trail. Here's Mann into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they did try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
If you give this guy any space whatsoever, he's going to do his best to take advantage.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Jackson, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jackson can't get it to go. The Lakers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
Jackson down low. DiVincenzo covering. There's Davis with the 3. Murray finds Davis. To the middle. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Davis has got his second bucket on the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
All alone. Offensive rebound. Here's Isaac, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
Jonathan Isaac, shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendoed, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, regular movement basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good points. The free throw drops from Murray.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Lakers. Hunter comes in for LeBron. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now here's Zubac. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. They need this. Unable to get that one. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so here are the Clippers. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers dominating the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, nice D from Kennard. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Batum. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Drummond. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The rebound by Murray. It's good if it goes. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear... And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all...
I have the freedom to call sets.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. and he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so in the game for the Lakers, DeAndre Hunter is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Chuma Okeke, then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Drummond in at the 5.
What an opportunistic defender Murray is. His ball-hawking nature serving him well there.
The Clippers shooting just 21% from the floor. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. And here's Hunter for 3. Kennard with the rebound. Hunter's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Bledsoe. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Hunter with some nice D. Here's Okeke. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And here are the Clippers now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, you look at DeJounte Murray, and I tell you what, he's long, he's fast, he has great instinct. He's a real challenge for defenders.
George outside. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Ibaka. George, right side. Leonard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Leonard's got 5 points. And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility. Viewership has spiked, especially in the last couple of years, Candace.
Yes, I think visibility is key. And that has to be on television. That has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. It's the thing of the future.
Amen. The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Okeke to the paint. And the jam by Drummond.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Bledsoe, the pass to Ibaka. Here's George. Pass to Bledsoe. Kennard outside. Here's George. Can't connect from 14.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Inside. Here's Bamba. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bamba's got his first bucket in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Ibaka. Now George. Now Bledsoe. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Good on the shot. Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with them. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis, to know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
And he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Bledsoe. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Drummond. Isaac comes in for Bamba. James is checked in for Okiki. And it's DiVincenzo in for Hunter. George outside. Jackson, the pass to Leonard, down low. Now here's Ibaka. Gets a very good look and converts.
Oh, the effort Ibaka brings to the floor is always tremendous. He takes every chance he gets to produce for his team.
Count it. Murray's got 8 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Jackson against DiVincenzo. Leonard for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson against Murray. Pass to DiVincenzo. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
First personal foul.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. And they're on the break. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The brilliant vision and court awareness on display. James, he excels at hitting the open man.
Well, the Clippers shooting 44% from the field during the second. Jackson outside. Pass to George. No good on the triple. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Isaac, the pass to Davis. DiVincenzo against Ibaka. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Ibaka. And for the Clippers, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. The turnaround jumper. And the Clippers miss again. And here are the Lakers. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Defensively, to stop that move, you have to be willing and able to get in LeBron's way. That's way too easy.
It's stolen by Isaac. And it's the Lakers on the break. It's picked off. All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, BA.
The drive-by man. There's Jackson with the 3. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 6.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Thibault, he's checked in for the Lakers. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
That one goes. Count it.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
Jackson against DiVincenzo. Elbow shot on the way. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Davis with the drive. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Batum. And Donte DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Here's Mann. Here's Batum. Check by James.
You know, LeBron affected that shot, and his defense doesn't get quite the hype that his offense does, but over his career, he's been a consistent, aggressive defender on a lot of possessions.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Jackson with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Batum. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a margin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Reggie Jackson out there with Eric Bledsoe. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And it's Thibault missing. Well, the Clippers shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. And there's Leonard on the assist by Bledsoe. Leonard's got 10 points.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Finished off the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Ibaka, the pass to Bledsoe. George with it. Check by James. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Isaac's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. James finds DiVincenzo. Here's Davis. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
You know, when we talk about the new NBA and younger players who fit the mold, though, Jonathan Isaac is actually kind of a poster child for that. Perfect for today's game.
Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Kennard, he's checked in for Jackson. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Bledsoe. Kennard outside. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 6 here in the quarter. For Isaac, why do you think Jonathan is an ideal type of player for the current game, Clark?
Well, you know, B.A., it's simple. Every team wants a guy with length. And Isaac's got a 7'1" wingspan. He's a terrific athlete. And, you know, that combination leads to lots of block shots on defense and the ability to stretch the floor at the other end because he's a pretty good shooter. So as he continues to develop that three-point shot, watch out. He'll be the epitome of a 3-and-D guy. And, you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this?
Shooting for Los Angeles.
After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem? That's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Thibault.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Murray against Kennard. Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Possession, Los Angeles. Substitution for your Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. DiVincenzo, the pass to Isaac. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Kennard. DiVincenzo can't hit. And Clark LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
Now here's Kennard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he comes up with a bucket.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Davis can't hit. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Isaac in the post. Davis, the pass to Isaac. Count it, good.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Here's George, and George with the jam.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. James outside. George with it. Picked up by James. It's George with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 9.
Just befuddling body control from George. I mean, taking the hit like a man and still getting all the way to the basket.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Anthony Davis. Bamba comes in for Isaac. Okiki's checked in for James. And Hunter's subbed in for DiVincenzo. It's blocked. They recover it. They get it back. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
And here's Hunter from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Kennard on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And they're really working the paint now.
Pass to Bamba. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Morris.
Bamba loves using that shot fake to fool the defense there. He's got a little trickiness in his game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Kennard. And the second free throw is good. The Clippers have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. To the middle. It's stolen away. Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. Out to the right wing. Outside Hunter. And he drives in. Here's Drummond. Tipped. To the inside. And the layup falls.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Okiki. And here's Hunter. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. They kick it out to Murray. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers shooting just 38% for this game so far. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Batum. Jackson against Murray. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Bamba inside. And he gets the bucket. Bamba's got his second basket on the night.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their set. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Mo Bamba. DeJounte Murray is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Okeke in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Back to Batum. Takes a 13-footer. That one a little long.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
And here's Johnson. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Murray against Jackson. Over Murray, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Okeke into the lane. Basket counts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Hartenstein. Jackson outside. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Batum. And the Clippers miss again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Hartenstein. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Drummond for 3. That shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Zubac. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Okeke. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Jackson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
The jumper is so consistent for Jackson. He's got a great touch on his shot and good accuracy as well.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Hunter. Pass to Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted a 20-10-8 line.
Wenslow's checked in for the Clippers. Bledsoe comes in for Jackson. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Drummond. Isaac comes in for Bamba. LeBron, he's checked in for Okiki. And it's DiVincenzo in for Hunter. Pass to Batum. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from James. And yet, despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar, Clark.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
The first free throw is good.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
And Davis standing 6'10 with a 7'6 wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done in both ends.
And that one's good.
The timing by Batum, really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Outside for Davis. No good with the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Goes back up. Hartenstein. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
It's going to be
foul.
on Anthony Davis.
First team foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
I really thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury those jump shots.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
And it's Murray off the drive, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
The Clippers shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. Bledsoe finds Johnson. Over Murray, hits the front of the rim and out. The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. To the paint, here's Isaac, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Lakers making a switch here. Dible's checked in.
Jonathan.
Now Bledsoe. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bledsoe. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
2 minutes remaining in the
It's going to be on LeBron James.
Los Angeles.
That's foul number 2 for him. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
James, outside. Back to Isaac. James passes to Isaac. Outside, DiVincenzo. Inside. Isaac finds DiVincenzo. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Here's Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Davis hits.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Hartenstein. And that one is stuffed right through.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
That one's good from James on the assist by Davis.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
If I was wrong, let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally, walk all night long.
Welcome to 2K TV, Scotty Barnes. We're so happy to have you here. Is there anything about your appearance that they need to get right in the game?
For sure the smile, for sure.
Do you have any goals for the end of the year that your overall you want to be?
I'll probably, I don't really know. I just gotta perform. I gotta hoop. Once I do that, I think I'll probably be like end of the year, probably 85, 86.
Whoa, those are lofty goals.
And And as the Lakers enter the building, there was a fierce looking and with three. Well, it sure is. And the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. So the Nets starting 5. And the big 3 out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Paul Millsap out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. KD, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And midway through the season, some players going above and beyond. Terrific performances. So, Steve, is the contract year boost a myth, or is it a real thing?
Kevin, it's a very real thing. A lot of players play much harder in a contract year. When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
James kicks to DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden the pass to Irving. Now the pass to Aldridge. And yes, it's good.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
The drive by LeBron. And James throws it down.
Skying high. One of his advantages as an undersized 4.
The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harden inside the 3-point line. Rebounded by Isaac.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he gets that open.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Harden outside. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thybulle, the pass to Isaac. LeBron outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You love what LeBron James brings on the court, off the court, in the community. His contributions are always front and center.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 2. James against Harden. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Lethal outside shooter Kevin Durant hitting those threes with ease.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Thybulle for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Thybulle's got 5 now. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
It's Aldridge, high post. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's a play that LaMarcus is more than capable of making. Confident on the offensive end. Knows how to get to the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Maurice checked in for Matisse Thybulle. DiVincenzo passes to Isaac, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Murray, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Isaac passes to DiVincenzo. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
For three, Murray. Davis kicks to Murray. Off target from outside. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's stolen by Davis. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
Harden outside. Here's Durant, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. KD's got 9.
Uh-oh, starting out in rhythm. That's 4 out of 5 he's hit, and we're only in quarter number 1.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Millsap with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Some changes here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Anthony Davis. Bamba comes in for Isaac. And Hunter subbed in for Donte DiVincenzo. The Nets also changing it up. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. That's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And it's Murray with the jam. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Mills. It's Brown on the wing. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Harden kicks to Mills. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And the Nets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Where everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
1:27 left in the first quarter. He takes it in. Mills. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Brown, good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Mills passes to Brown. They get a hand on it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's a great job drawing the foul, getting to the line. Murray's crafty, especially for his age.
And as we've seen at the defensive end, Murray can rack up a lot of steals.
Greg, the reason why we know this, long arms, quick hands, and once he picks it, he's off to the races. A tremendous open court player.
The Lakers making a switch here. Okiki's checked in.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Nets trail by 4. Brown with it. Bamba picks him up. Brown feeling out a bit. Hunter against Harden. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Now with the lineup for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coaches wants me to be aggressive.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Aldridge out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Mills in at the 1. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Murray kicks to Hunter. Drummond trying to get himself free. Oh, good on the triple. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Nets trail by 3. Harris outside. Aldridge, the pass to Irving. Aldridge trying to break free. Irving can't get it to go.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. KD passes to Aldridge. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You look at the skill, the shooting, the length. LaMarcus Aldridge is perfectly suited for today's game.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Another shot. And it's Durant missing. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Bamba finds Drummond. Murray for 3. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Harris outside. Back to Irving. Got a piece of it.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Here's Harris, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 6. And it's Murray penetrating. Hunter against Harris. Hunter, the pass to Okeke. Great open look there. Okeke's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Drummond. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. LeBron's checked in for Okeke. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeAndre Hunter. Here's Isaac. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
Isaac down low. Millsap covering. DiVincenzo passes to Davis. And stolen by Harris. Durant kicks to Harris. Up there for Durant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Millsap. Outside, KD. Pass to Aldridge. From past the arc. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Count it.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Pass to Irving. Charity strike shot. Fires the 3. Aldridge, no luck. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Nets trail by 12. Outside Durant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Murray, good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Lakers. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Thybulle, the pass to Isaac. And here is DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the pass to Mills. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Back to Millsap. Brown against Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Passes it to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Thibault. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. DiVincenzo finds Davis. And here is DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Harden. And the Lakers turn it over again. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mills with it. He dishes it to Millsap. It's Brown on the wing. James covering. 6 to shoot. LeBron against Brown. LeBron with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Excellent at drawing contact. When LeBron is looking to score, he makes the D overcommit.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers on top, up by. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A big night so far for DeJounte Murray. He ended up with 17 points and 2 steals. He gave them with something to prove. And that's good.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Isaac, Donte DiVincenzo. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's LeBron James, and it's Davis in at the center position.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Nets trail by 10. Three-pointer. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Isaac passes to Davis. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Here's Durant. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
In the corner, Harden. Teardrop shot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
Pass to Irving. It's Aldridge, high post. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Davis kicks to Isaac. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3-ball is good. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Aldridge. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Here's DiVincenzo, and the shot goes in. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Timeout called, the Nets. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
James finds Isaac, and he gets the bucket. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Aldridge wide open, he fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. DiVincenzo against Irving. Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Durant against James. Durant kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD's shot is off. Lakers leading by 17. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Easy chance for Aldridge, one of the best mid-range shooters in the game.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Murray's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Paul Millsap.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
The pass to Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their
The Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Releases from 15. They get the rebound. Claxton with the bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Pass to KD. And there's the feed to Mills.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
And last season was Mills' best. Now in his mid-30s, he's only getting better, affecting the game beyond his shooting.
Here's Brown, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Smitty, it's amazing how efficient Mills has become.
He has tremendous shooting percentages across the board, Kevin. He takes care of the ball, and he gives you a calm presence.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes. Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Now here's Mills. Pass to KD. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Okiki's checked in for LeBron. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Dante DiVincenzo.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Murray with him, guarded now by Durant. And that one drops. Isaac's got his third basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Durant. And stolen by Murray. Right side Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's clear Anthony Davis has confidence in his driving ability. Guard-like quickness toward the rim.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 16-point game. And the pass to KD. Now Mills. To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. Crafty move. Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Kept the defender on a string, and with the pump fake, KD fooling him for the cheap foul.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Drummond comes in for Anthony Davis. And Bamba's subbed in for Isaac. Nets trail by 14. Here's Brown. Durant trying to break free. The kick out to Irving. Durant inside. 22 points for him. Here's Bamba. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bamba's got his first 2 points of the night.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
It's tipped. Stolen by Bamba. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 16. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Paul Millsap out there with Brown. Then it's Mills. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. James Harden, who's checked in for Brooklyn.
James Harden.
Passes to Brown. Inside, here's Millsap. And a missed layup. Lakers leading by 16. Driving the lane. A nice shot by Okiki.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Mills. Pass to Millsap. That shot off the mark. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Okeke. Hunter on the wing. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Marcus Aldridge.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Harden surveying the D. Lays it up off the glass.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Harden against Murray. Brooklyn with the rebound. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like how Millsap got in and forced the issue in the paint.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Hills with it, guarded by Hunter. They get it back. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Okeke. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Right wing, here's Aldridge. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's Harden with the drive, and it's sent back by Drummond. To the middle, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Mills dishes to Harden. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are in this society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress size with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Durant's checked in for Brown. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
KD with it, out guarded by Murray. Durant, the pass to Millsap. The kick out to Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Andre Drummond. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. James checked in for Okeke. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Hunter.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Shoots from the baseline. Count that bucket. KD's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Mills passes to KD. Down low. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Attacking all the way. Aldridge taking matters into his own hands.
Takes it inside. Isaac. Outside, Davis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Mills. And there's the pass to KD. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Just take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You look at James. What a contribution.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Durant. Fires it up. Rebound by Murray. Lakers leading by 20. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Aldridge, good.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
I just love watching Davis go to work inside. This is too easy for him.
Irving with it. Pass to KD. Fires from the line. And he gets it back. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player. And no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for DeJounte Murray.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
On its way from Irving for 2, and the Nets miss again.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And it's Davis missing. Brooklyn with the ball, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Los Angeles. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Carter against DiVincenzo. The 3, and Carter with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And stolen by Thybulle. They're running. Here's LeBron. Oh!
Yes! Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, you looked aggressive out there. How did you get to your groove tonight?
The defense set the tone for not only myself but for our team. And offensively, we're still trying to figure it out. So I felt there was need for me to kind of turn up the pressure a little bit offensively, see if I can get something going to the hoop, get into a good flow, and I was able to do that. Yeah,
and it was a lot of fun to watch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent the diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like when Dio. I'm from North Alone, I just with my rollie on. Take it home, got them at me, so I'm taking long. Get them wrong, get a kid, I pray he make it home. On my phone, that's I make a song, he waiting long. Need another shovel, never level, border pick a bezel. My foot on the pedal, I'm the devil, I should get a medal. We gon' money got me feeling better. Diamonds make up. Ain't no way that they can catch up. Baby, I'm the realest youngin'. Baby, I'm the richest youngin'. At the show, I got my turning nothing in the sun. Turn up into 100. By the store, dummy. Serve you at your door, money. Now I got some more money. I done ran it up my house. I done got like 3 floors. I done never be running up. We really need more. 30 on my wrist. I spent the diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest youngin'. Smell like Dio. I'm from North Alone. I just with my rollie on. Take it home. Got them at me, so I'm taking long. Get them wrong. Get a kid. I pray he make it home. On my phone, that's I make a song, he waiting long. I don't play with this, I play with way the latest. Every time I drop a tape, it sound like my greatest hits. Way they see me spending money, how the he saving it. I can say the streets, I slay the beast, but I won't save it. I done ran it up my how they got like 3 floors. I done never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent the diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like when